me press live. Okay, bet we're good. We're live. Yo, what's up, everybody? So, Tony True here, front runner. Anyone Can Thrive Studios. This is back to the radio show. Before the radio show. Turn it up. Today we got Gelato Banks on the show. We're gonna be diving a little bit into her music and where she's from, and just talking about what inspires her and just diving in. So yeah, where you from, Gelato?
So I'm Moroccan, but I was raised out here in Denver. That's where I'm currently at right now.
Nice. Were you born in Morocco or were you born
No,
here
I'm actually the first descendant to be born in America.
from your family?
Yeah.
Your family? That's tight. That's tight. Has any of your other family moved out here?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
That's cool. So, how long you been in Denver right now? Just a few years?
Yeah, a few years.
Nice. Have you been doing any shows or anything out there?
Out where?
In Denver?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it was what was it called? Not Bar Road, but yeah, we've been doing shows.
That's tight. Yeah, I see you putting in work. I think I've seen you a couple years ago too. I think I followed you a couple years ago and just been seeing you putting work, growing and shit. Shit's cool. But
I appreciate you.
Oh yeah. So what's something that inspired you to start making music? Have you been making music? Or how long have you been making music?
So I've been taking music serious for about 2-3 years now, you know what I'm saying? But I would say that something that inspired me to do music, honestly, people always tell me hey, you look like an artist, you look like we've seen you around, so you should try music. I tried it and here we are.
Cool. What do you do right now for work?
I make music and I stream and I also do sales. So sales, marketing, things of that nature.
Nice. That's dope. I haven't really talked to anybody that's done sales yet. I do sales myself too.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you do in sales?
So any accessories that you could think of, tickets, anything that's sellable. So yeah.
I started out doing solar. That's what got me into doing everything else. I was able to just learn the base of how to sell and everything, and then I started learning how to put that in my music and everything else, which is pretty cool.
So how'd you come up with the name Anyone Can Thrive?
So it's my name. It's an acronym for my name. My name's Antonio Cruz Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So I used the acronym for it. I came up with it probably 7 years ago. I was just coming out of some hard times and shit, and I started thinking I already was thinking of my brand and everything that I'm doing right now, and I was trying to figure out a way to to highlight it and put it all together and use my name. So then that's how I came up with it. I came up with Anyone Can right away, and then I came up with Thrive, and Thrive is I thought that was what completed it. And ACT.
So cherry on top.
Yeah. That's what was cool too. I'd asked my parents that too, if they intentionally named me ACT, or because Antonio, yeah, they named me Antonio, but ACT, the acronym is it's tight. I was it's pretty cool.
And what they say? Did they say yeah?
No, just that they named me Antonio Cruz intentionally, but my last name is Trujillo.
Nice.
Yeah, what's the meaning behind your name? Where'd you get Gelato Banks from?
So I was smoking a blunt one day, and I'm just I used to go by Isis, and then I also went by a Trippy Dog, and this is my times of having a lot of my hippie times.
Yeah.
And then I was it just didn't resonate anymore. So I was what name should I come up with? I'm just smoking, chilling, listening to a beat, and then I get Gelato Banks, and I'm yo, this shit sounds fire, Gelato Banks.
Yeah.
And yeah, here we are.
That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty cool name. I like it. I thought it was pretty catchy when I'd seen it.
Thank you.
So what? I seen that first music video that you did. Where did you shoot that at? Did you shoot that at the Selfie Museum in Denver?
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at the Selfie Museum.
That's tight. Have you worked with any other videographers up there?
Up where?
In Denver?
Yeah, a few.
That's tight. So what's what are you like trying to do with your brand going forward, and like what are you trying to build? You said that you're streaming and sales. Are you starting to put all that into your own?
Well, that's like a different direction. That's not really where my heart is. My heart is really in music. That's where my heart is. So I guess what you guys can expect to see a little bit more of in the future is just some more music and some more art. And I'm looking to take those sales skills and maybe introvert them with music so that way I can also sell the music.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm just taking it a stone at a time or a step at a time. And
Yeah.
my next goal though is to really be able to reach internationally. So the more streams, the more people I can connect with and catch a vibe with, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that. So what do you try to do to stay organized, like with your music and stuff? Like, do you have anything released right now?
Absolutely. So as you already know, I already have that music video and some music already out. There's also new drops. So you got Heavy, you got In the Spot, you got Body, you got the freestyle. Like there's so many new drops that just dropped this year that I'm really actually proud of because they're bangers.
Probably
But
straight fire.
yeah. And you got Mastermind. So there's just so many new drops this year. It's crazy.
That's dope.
Already. And we're barely on the second one. Or the third.
What inspired you to be a rapper, to go for rapping instead of singing or
Well,
anything?
I used to rap burritos for 9 to 5 and I got tired of that. Like, let me
Hey.
show. But what inspired me to do it is I like to talk my shit. And I like to express myself. So that's how I express myself.
That's dope.
Mm.
I can see that. Yeah, I know you definitely talking your shit, and you're not just talking shit. You're fucking, you're spitting game. Hard. Yeah, but what do you do like in your songwriting process? Do you write a lot of songs, or
So
do you
I
focus on ideas?
I write a lot of songs. Before I used to just freestyle them, so now I got better at freestyling. But with the music part of it, I don't initially just like pick certain topics. Like whatever I channels, what's gonna be said, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you. Like whatever's going on in the moment. More of an MC.
No, it just depends. Like I keep myself open, as you asked me earlier. So I'm not just always like putting my art in a like jurisdiction. It's like I'm open to many different.
Yeah, like whatever can come from it, instead of trying to make it whatever you can, kind of.
No, not necessarily, but I just do it. Like
Yeah.
Nike.
Yeah, I feel you. So what's something new that you have coming up that you're
What's
excited
what?
about? What's a new song or something that you have coming up that you're excited about? You have any videos or anything you're working on?
So everything. Honestly, I think the future has so many new exciting things. I'm excited just right now to be on here. So stay tuned.
Yeah, that's dope. Definitely getting you out there. So where do you usually stream at?
So I started trying to use Twitch. So I'm brand new to the streaming game. I just actually got inspired to do streaming this year. So yeah, we got Twitch. There's also Discord, but yeah.
Yeah, that's dope though. I haven't found many artists that are using Twitch. I think it's definitely dope to take advantage of. You could do so much with it.
Yeah.
Discord and stuff. Have you went live on TikTok or anything, or tried getting on TikTok?
I've been live on TikTok, but it's been with other people on other people's TikTok. So actually, a
Yeah.
few of my like subscribers and stuff came from other people's TikToks lives.
That's tight.
Mhm.
I just started doing it. I've been trying to figure it out, and like it gave me access to go live by just doing different things, and then I've been able to do it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like all the stuff that you could do on there. Like it's cool. Like it's kind of like Twitch, but you could host like talent shows or have battles with people and even just chill, like how we're doing right now. You could even have chat rooms like this with people.
Type shit. But
Yeah,
I think that like Twitch is harder than TikTok. What do you think?
I think so. Yeah, they made TikTok super easy. Like you use Facebook and everything. You and Instagram, Facebook, Instagram. I think are the only ones. Threads did it too, but they like gamified it. They made it to where now you can go to the professional dashboard, and
Mm-hmm.
you just go and it'll even have achievements for you and like goals and things to do for the day, and you just go do them and like it checks stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they made TikTok. But
Gotcha.
yeah, Twitch is kind of like that too, but it's hard to grow on there, or hard to get like more reach, I guess, unless you're actually sharing your own stuff. But yeah, what's somebody that inspires you? Who's one of your favorite artists?
So actually you inspire me because you're doing something like out of reach, and it's also very unique that you reach out to people that you've never really met in person before to be able to conduct these interviews. So I find that act to be inspiring. My favorite artist right now would probably be Mariah the Scientist. That's my favorite artist right now. Yeah, I've been listening to her a lot lately.
I appreciate that for real, and that's dope. But you just put me on. I haven't heard of her. I'm gonna have to check her
Yeah,
out.
you should. You're sleeping. Her and Young Thug,
For real.
they be hitting it for
She has,
sure.
she has a track with Young Thug.
She has a few tracks with Young Thug. They got married.
Oh, I didn't. I guess I'm just out of the loop all far. That's tight.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You like listening to Young Thug too?
Well, I think I like Digits by Young Thug. You know that song? Horses don't stop, they keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one.
yeah, that one. That was my favorite song by him. And like, what in the club? You know.
Yeah.
But not really until he got with Mariah. Then I started really listening to him more.
It's fire. There's this chick. I can't remember where she's from. I just found her recently. Her name's Lexa Gates.
Mm-hmm.
Heard of her? Or no?
Now I have.
She's pretty fire too. I think
That
she's
girl.
like, yeah, she's more of like a Chicano style. It seems like, but she's pretty fire.
Is she from out in Denver or she?
I'd have to look it up. I don't think she's in Denver.
Oh, did you do a stream with her?
No, just somebody that I found recently.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah. But yeah, is anybody else that you're listening to right now?
Like music wise?
Yeah.
Probably Lil Baby as per usual. A few different J Cinco. Lil Bean. Yeah.
Heard of some of them. I listen to pretty much everything. I love listening to music. Just listen to music every day, all day, usually.
Sure.
Yeah.
What are your top 3 favorite artists right now?
It's hard for me. I can't pinpoint it, but
Yeah.
like I really like everybody here that I work with in Colorado more. Like I fuck with your shit heavy, and then like my boy Trey and Twista. I had them in the studio earlier today. We were live on TikTok for a while too. Y'all could tap in on that. I'm gonna post some reels from that. And then Males that Duke, I like him. Then there's a couple other dope artists out here though, or Troy Good's pretty fire. Ranstees though has been one of my favorites for a minute, and then now on Saturday, March 8th, we got a show. I haven't performed with Ranstees. I performed with Troy Good and shit before a bunch of times, but I haven't performed with Ranstees yet.
And where's this performance gonna be at?
At the Roxy.
Oh, nice.
Roxy Theater.
Sis, let's take some.
Yeah, I got you.
For sure.
Try to get some more.
What are 3 artists that you've been listening to recently the most? Because if you like music, it's hard to pick your favorite.
Recently, I've been going back, like the past week, I've been going back and listening to Tupac or Aretha Franklin and I'm like varying right now. And then there's this other artist that I found that's called Nimino, and they're or even Stardust. That music sounds better with you, baby. That track. But yeah, I listen to everything. Those are like the I've been like keeping on repeat. Been keeping fucking Pain on repeat by Tupac. That Stardust, and then that song by Nimino. It's called "I Only Smoke When I Drink." It's like an electronic song. It's pretty fire.
I have to listen to it after our live.
Yeah, you have to check them out. Yeah, those are some that I've been having on repeat.
Nice.
You got any songs that you've been just listening to?
Shit, I just told
Sing
you.
the same one? No, but like the same songs you've had on repeat. Like those are
Yeah,
some
like
that I've had on repeat. Like I'll put those on first time I wake up in the day. First time in the morning, just bump them.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the songs have been like the ones that I mentioned to you earlier.
Nice. That's fun. So you said you're originally from Morocco. Have you been out there a lot, or
Yeah.
you go back and forth?
I've definitely been out there, and I've went to school out there too. But I haven't been out there in like 4 or 5 years. So
Really?
yeah.
How was it growing up out there?
It was very different. I would say the quality of life is more, I don't want to say real, but I want to say beneficial to you in the long term. Most people out there don't pass away until they're like in their 90s or 100. Like literally, statistically, you can even like look it up. So a lot of people in America tend to pass away at either at like really young ages or due to like whatever health conditions and stuff.
Well, passed away, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying like that they live longer?
Yeah, we live longer.
Here in the US?
No, in Morocco,
In Morocco.
the
Yeah.
quality of life, people live longer, and it's more of a unity, and everybody out here just thinks they're from Hollywood. Everybody out there actually is like they get it. It's like we see you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's in North Africa.
Yeah, it's in the north. It's right next to Spain. I see you pulled it up on your little computer.
Yeah. I had to make sure I wasn't. That's dope. So you said you want to go international. You are already international then.
Well, that's true. I guess that's what I have to realize. But I guess my next goal is to really get my face on a billboard. Like for me, I think the sweetest revenge is success. So when somebody pisses me off, like I like to just rub it in their face. It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. So it's like my face has to be on a billboard.
Oh, I feel you. I did that shit last year. I had to put up a billboard. There's some shit.
Yeah, but not like a billboard for like, it has to be in like 50 billboards, like, and they know like on some like Martin Luther King status, not like like random billboards like come show up, like no, with status. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shows that you have more character and core values. You already know where you're looking and what you want from everything. That's pretty cool. So what do you try portraying through your music and like your shit talking? Like I said, you're spitting game. Are you trying to like?
That is what I deliver inside of my music, whether it be something that people like or don't like. I don't give a fuck because you still listening. You know. And I think the next thing that really to deliver in music is authenticity, because a lot of people tend to like repeat other people's lyrics, and that's something I realized in the game too. Like I had a lot of people, man, just trying to take my lyrics, and that also made me not want to do shows no more or collab with other people without doing paperwork, because it was like, why would I just sit there, give you all this juice, you sit there and put it in your music and not even give me a credit, a shout? Like fuck that.
That's crazy that you said that happened to you.
Yeah, so the thing I portray or deliver in my music is authenticity, because hello, that's what attracts like your tribe, your people.
Yeah, just being real. That's how you go the furthest.
Yeah.
Yeah, being genuine to yourself, because then you don't have to put on a fake facade, or like when you do change, if something does change, you're already going towards a direction with growth instead of having to
A mask
to put on another mask every year or whatever goes on.
type shit.
Yeah, that's dope. So you've had people take lyrics and shit from you. Do you have any bad horror stories or like shit that's happened like at shows or anything like that then?
No,
Or
my
in the
shows have
studio?
always been exclusive, and also like the lyrics that keep in mind, and this was a whole man too, so but the lyrics that he took and stuff, it's not shit to me because I like this is a gift to me. To him, it's like more of like a 9 to 5. Like, oh, I gotta do it. To me, it's like I'm born with this shit. I'm gonna get 100 more fucking verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're doing it with your life. That's what you did.
Right.
Breathe type
So
shit.
I could have filed a lawsuit and all this dumbass shit, but at the same time, on my behalf, I didn't fucking have my shit copyrighted or nothing. So I just let it go.
Yeah.
But I don't play about my shit. So if you're watching this and you try to take my shit, we gonna end up in court.
Yeah, for real. That's what I tell everybody at least all the time. At least get a website or some shit. Like
Yeah, like an LLC. I was actually looking into that today.
yeah. Last year they do it like it might even happen here soon. But every time like around tax season, you could register. Like last year they had LLCs for $1. You could do LLCs for $1 and shit. That's game right there. Fucking you could make a couple different LLCs and just
Just send the links over.
yeah. Yeah, I'll send it to you for sure.
So,
Send you some videos and shit. Yeah, like that too. Like I've always liked helping people along with everything that I can. Giving as
how
much
old are you right now?
I'm 26, gonna be turning 27.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah,
so
how old are
you
you?
got 2 years on your girl.
How
I
old are
just
you?
turned 23 on February, so my birthday is actually pretty dope. It's 2/22/2002.
That's dope. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
You got
awesome.
all kinds of twos in there.
So I just turned 23, and
That's
I
cool.
don't feel like it. It's so weird saying it.
Oh
20.
yeah, it's like I trip out. Like I look back at it and I see this shit. Like I still feel like I'm 23. I'd say because I don't feel like any time has went by other than like the skills that I've built and shit. Like now I'm just smarter and I know more, do more and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so it's cool with time. Um, do you have any studios or anything that you're going to right now in Denver?
So I go to a few studios, and this is actually one of my questions I really don't like being asked because as an artist, like I don't have one set studio. Cause somebody might hit me up for a song and they got a studio.
Yeah,
I might want to go to a studio and they might be doing something else or whatever. So you gotta have multiple studios you work at, so you can also see different quality.
yeah, and know how different people work and also find who's the best person you click with. Yeah, I've found that for myself too. But so what where do you see your music at in 5 years from now?
My music is definitely gonna live on probably longer than I am.
Yeah, definitely. Once you put it out there, it is.
Yeah, so there's that. But yeah, I see it going pretty far. Oh yeah, and also I did a show with Bone Thugs Harmony. Like I've done pretty great things without a label, and also without like getting myself more out there, like I know I should be doing, and like I'm doing right now. But
Yeah,
I've done some pretty big things that a lot of artists like they usually have to go through a man to get to the man. Me, I just make that shit happen.
yeah. Find your own way. I don't know. I used to do it. What are some shows that you've performed then? Some dope ones that are
So I've
memorable.
done Roxy Theater. I've also done some what EBK. What was his name again? EBK Young Jock. Yeah, that's who came out here. With him at Roxy Theaters. We've done some at River Bar. With Bone Thugs Harmony. We've done some at Bar Red with just me. And where else have we done shows at? I've done so many shows, guys, but those are the top 3 that I can recall. I've also done I forgot what it was called, but I used to do these like little shows.
Yeah, just
Yeah, with
random
actually
bars and
Troy
shit.
Good that you just brought up. Yeah, he's the one that actually helped me get on that like little mosh pit vibe of place. But yeah, that was actually one of my first shows too. Was with Troy Good.
That's dope.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we got that in common too. He was actually one of the first shows that I did too. I went to Denver. It was at Sports Watch Bar and Grill, like in Lakewood or something.
Nice. I was actually just thinking about that bar this morning or yesterday morning when I was working out. So that's funny how you just brought it up. And it's the one with the blue lights, and then downstairs they
Yeah,
got like hockey rooms and shit.
there's a downstairs. I didn't know.
Yeah, there's a downstairs where the schools come to play their games.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the downstairs though.
And then upstairs there's like the bowling with the blue lights.
It might not be the same bar then.
Okay.
No.
I'm
Oh
like
yeah, the Sports Watch one that I went to is it's decent size, but it's kind of small. It's like it's a little bar. Yeah,
gotcha. All right.
yeah.
So what are the questions you got for us?
So what's something that inspires you to like keep going with something that you do? Like,
Definitely, what inspires me to keep going is not being broke because I cannot imagine myself like just being out of 9 to 5, listening to a boss trying to tell me what to do, when to do for the rest of my life. Like, I'd rather die.
so
On
you
some
don't
suicide boy shit. Like they said if they didn't make it, they were just gonna kill themselves. Fucking mood.
so you don't have a regular job then?
No,
You
actually, I've had plenty of
hustling?
regular jobs. I've had plenty of it. So I'm not dissing on nobody that's had or has a regular job. But I think that's what inspired me to keep going is I'm such an alpha. I don't like people telling me what to do, how to do, and also when it's not in my best interest. So if you're leading me with integrity and you have my best interest, yeah, I'm gonna listen. But if you're just freaking trying to treat me like you're like the shit and like belittle me, then we're gonna have a conflict of interest. And that conflict of interest is gonna reside in two things, you know? Either
Yeah,
find common grounds or I'm gonna have to fucking knock you the fuck out. You know?
yeah,
So yeah, that's what it just comes to. I think that's what inspired me. And also money wise, and also another thing is being able to reach multiple people with my story and my voice. You know, I didn't always have it nice and pretty. So
yeah.
yeah. And I remember also like artists, their music and their interviews used to keep me going. There were times I didn't really like find that fulfillment in life. And being able to listen to other artists' interviews and their music is what helps me keep going. So I'd like to be that light for somebody else too.
I feel that. That's awesome. So that's what you like to be able to put that in your music too. That's why you have that drive. That's cool that I could see that now.
Word up.
Yeah. So I have that. I stopped working a regular job too, like after COVID and shit. Like shit is just crazy. It doesn't even make sense. Same thing, just to have a boss when you could just work and sell your own services and you could live better that way.
You're right.
Yeah. But what's something
But it
that
is a building stone. So anybody who has a job, don't go just fucking quit your job because we said this because you do got to build it up. It doesn't
no,
happen
exactly.
overnight. Okay, so don't go sit in there and be like, "Oh yeah, we go overnight." It takes time and it takes a process.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Because
Yeah.
yeah, you can't. That's like going into like the picture or the meme that people shared of like Tony Montana working in the kitchen
Mhm.
before he built his empire. Like you can't just give it up. You know, you gotta what you gotta do to still get it.
You
Tell
can't
my
just
people
give
that
it
all
up
the
to
time.
them straight like that.
Yeah, that's some game though. I always try doing that shit. You gotta give game. Gotta let people know it's good.
For sure.
Yeah,
That's nice. So you really enjoy Scarface too,
yeah.
Tony
Those
Montana?
were those were some shows that I grew up with, like Scarface or Blood In, Blood Out, all the old school gangster movies and shit.
Tupac, Outlaw. Like,
Juice by Tupac. with
Mm-hmm.
Tupac. Is that something that you ever see yourself wanting to do, like aside from
Movies?
just music?
Fuck yeah, hell yeah! I actually started doing a book too. My
Did you?
bad, I got excited. Yeah, I started doing a book that I think should be a movie.
That's awesome.
It's very fucking interesting.
Is it more fiction or nonfiction then? Like, is it gonna be like a
So it's nonfiction
or like
autobiography, but in the third person.
that's tight?
Mm-hmm. If y'all even know what that means. So basically, it's a story about a real story, but it's being told in third person with different characters. So that
Yeah,
person,
with somebody else.
you'll never know who that story's about.
That's crazy. Yeah, that would be a sick. You're even a series. Have you have you ever tried to get into auditions or anything like that?
Actually, I was already not born into, but in school and stuff like that, I was always chosen to be in drama class, choir, singing and stuff like that. So I've done a bunch of plays. I've been to a bunch of plays. I also went all the way back in time to like Shakespeare acting, so
Yeah,
yeah, I get down.
that's dope. What's a memorable play that you've been in? Were you younger when you were in plays and stuff?
Honestly, probably none. There's when you ask me that question, there's not a
You
single
can't
play that
think of
pops. And not even that, there's not a memorable one. I can think of one, but it's not like I'm not really into plays. You know?
Yeah, I feel you.
That I really like authentic stuff. So me having to read something else someone wrote over and over and then having no like personal connection to it. Or like I don't like, no. It's not my type of style.
Just more doing it in the moment.
More in the moment and also practicing, like wearing different hats. But it's not really like I don't like doing acts of old times. Does that make sense? Like Romeo Juliet type stuff. Like I like modern things.
Yeah. So is that you portray that in like your music and everything too?
Yeah, so my music is very modern. As you know, I'm not singing like, oh Jesus, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
It's some Aretha Franklin.
but she's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you know any other languages or anything?
Yes, I know Arabic and I know some French and I know some Spanish.
That's cool. Did you learn them when you were younger?
So Arabic, I already, as you know. French, I learned, and Spanish, I actually learned out in America a little bit through working in different industries and being surrounded by so much of the like Mexican community in 9 to 5s. So that's how I picked that up, especially in fast food.
That's
On
cool.
the legs, like.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Are
So
you mixed?
yeah, I'm Latino.
Yeah, so you're white and Latino?
No, just well, my mom is Puerto Rican, and so on my mom's side, my great grandpa, he was from Puerto Rico, and then my dad and my great grandpa on their side are Indian from here in the U.S. So yeah, kind of mixed, I guess, Puerto Rican, North American, or well, Mexican.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet.
yeah. Do you got anything else that you like working on other than just music or doing?
I
What do you
really
do?
like working on myself. So as you guys know, like I really like so after one of my closest relationships, so one of my really closest people to me had passed away about 4 months ago, and I really got into a lot of drinking. So something that I really like to do with that pain is again channel it through music or also get into more activities with people. So there's more things that I like to do besides music, but for right now, I think the most important things that I am focusing on is just bettering myself so that way I don't, I don't go crazy.
Yeah. Last year I split my face. I had a seizure because I was working too much. I was working 24-hour shifts for like 7 days straight. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, you gotta take care of yourself for real. Can't be fucking around.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything else that you wanted to ask me?
Do you have anything else to talk about?
I mean, we talked about the music and stuff. I also do have to finish editing something. So I have this new video coming out for the YouTube channel where I did something so wild after work. But I'm gonna show you it. I'm gonna show you it. It's gonna be entertaining, all that jazz. Okay. But let's see your studio. It looks nice.
I'm on it's on my MacBook, so I can't pick it up.
Aww.
But I got pictures of it everywhere.
Yeah, I'd
I'll
love
just
to
tap
see
in.
it.
Yeah, but
When are we gonna create some art?
we'll do it soon. Shit, you got an open feature. I got beats. I got all kinds of shit. Send you some shit right now. We can even just
Yeah,
start rapping.
say
I
less.
don't want you. Don't put me on the spot.
In
You
the
just
spot.
run me. You come with bars harder than me, make me look funny.
Dude.
Your shit's hard for real though. I peeped some of your music and I've been following you for a minute.
For sure, I appreciate you.
Yeah. So
But yeah.
you edit your own videos and stuff too?
Yeah, I literally sometimes I don't even edit them because when you're streaming how we are right now, you don't really get the opportunity to edit a stream. And one of my favorite things about that is that it comes out so authentic. So people get to see the real you.
Yeah.
Like the craziness, the calmness, the funny, the cool, all of it. They just get to see it. So I sometimes edit them, but sometimes I'll just post them how they are. Because it's just like, you're going to see it one day. So hello.
Yeah. That's tight. I like doing the same thing. Even with all these interviews, I usually just post them. I don't do any cutting or anything really unless somebody needs cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Anything like that. Or like we talked about something sensitive or anything. But yeah.
That's mindful of you. Well, I want to thank you so much for having me on this stream.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you joining.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
And also, StreamYard, is that what we're using?
Yeah.
So do I just like share it on StreamYard or
you could
you send it to me already recorded?
You could share the link right now, the live, and then I'll cut up and do some highlights and reels for you, and I'll edit them and I'll send them to you, and you could post them yourself. You could also post this yourself if you want to.
Yes, thank you for allowing me that. I don't know, but thanks for
the permission.
All right, you get what I'm posting.
No, yeah, I've
been in the video.
I've been trying to tell everybody that, and I'm trying to get on the grind more and do more of it. And I got to send out more highlights. But yeah, everybody that I've done videos with, or anything with, like if we work or anything, you could post all that content or whatever too, as your own.
Can you send me the whole thing?
Yeah, I'll send you the whole thing.
Alrighty, and when are you gonna be back in Denver?
I'll be there this Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah, I'll be there Saturday at that show. If you want tickets, I'll hit you up, or I'll DM you. I'll hook you up with some tickets.
Do a part
yeah, I appreciate you, Gelato.
But this time I'm gonna interview you.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Because I could talk for days.
Yeah, if you want to come to the studio too, we can do a live performance for you too. I definitely like to get a live performance for you here. That'd be fire.
I would be.
Get that here in the future. Get that done soon.
Alrighty. So, I'll see
you.
I
Appreciate you, fam.
Yeah, peace out. And right there.
Have a good night. Oh yeah, right on, everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Before the radio show, we'll be live on here again. Have another artist interview soon. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Much love. Peace.